Oh no. What are you doing here, the Mass Plump?
I'm here for the show.
What show?
We're doing the show again.
Oh, that's a stupid idea. Nobody listened to it the first time. What makes you think that people are going to listen to it the second time?
Remember that live show we did?
Vaguely.
Well, I guess it got a big response, so we're doing the show again.
I thought I was getting paid for that live show.
No, we that was for free.
Oh, bullshit, that was for free. I don't do anything for free. He used my likeness. I wasn't even there. That was AI.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, who's going to believe him, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what's this new show going to be about?
I don't know. I didn't really ask. I'm just, not doing much of anything else. I figured I'd drop by.
Where's he?
I don't know. I didn't see his car out front.
Huh. Well, I mean, we could leave. We don't have to stay here.
Yeah, but, the snow started and I walked here and I don't want to walk back.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Yep.
Maybe we just wait until he gets here.
Yeah, maybe. I hope he brings weed.
You don't think he's gonna? You don't think he's gonna? I think he goes everywhere with weed.
Yeah, that's what I like about him.
Yeah. I like that about him, too.
Ah!
Hello, friends. It's time for Swortie and Friends, the podcast program brought to you by Sports Dreamboat, the Mass Plump, and Ernie.
Why the fuck do I get last billing?
It's a show of... there's fucking... Oh, I didn't have a script. I can't improvise.
Well, you better get to improvising, announcer. This is very important.
Yeah, extraordinarily important.
Where is Schwartz? He said he'd be here.
I don't know, man, but he's not here yet, and you're blowing the intro.
Yeah, this is the worst intro I've ever heard in my life. You really should have brought a script or something if you don't know how to improvise. You could go to Electric City Improv in Scranton and you can learn improvisation and come back here and do the intro.
Yeah, but by that time, once he's completed all the classes, and he might be somebody who can't do it. I'm not saying that anybody exists in that space, but I have seen personally in my life people who just, it's just not their cup of tea.
Well, I've done acting before, and I've done announcing.
How come you're announcing with your hand over your face, too? That really, it obstructs your voice, and it creates sort of an old-timey feel that really isn't relevant in today's society.
Ernie does have a point. You really shouldn't put your hand in front of your face.
Well, I'm sorry. He wanted a jaunty 1930s-esque announcer, and this is the only way I know how to do it.
Yeah, but there's got to be better ways to do that, pal.
Yeah, exactly. I have no power or authority, but you're fired.
Come on, give me another chance.
I don't think so. I think you're fired.
Yeah, and you didn't stop the music.
And I was under the impression that this was the introduction.
We're going to have to use it as the introduction now. I mean, there's no going back. I'm not going back. Are you going back, Ernie?
No, I want to get through this, and I want to get the fuck out of here. It stinks. I thought after, not being in here for so long, maybe you would have cleaned or something, but it smells worse than the day we left.
Very musty. There's a very musty smell.
That could always be mold, too. My brother, he works for a company that does mold removal. If you would like, I can leave his card.
Oh, that would be very interesting. If you could, do you want to plug his business?
Well, not particularly, because, he still owes me a lot of money. He borrowed a lot of money to open the extermination business and the mold removal business. It's a dual business. And he never really paid me back on that, so I don't know if I should plug his business, giving him more business.
Yeah, but if you did that, wouldn't he be able to pay you back?
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Will you move your fucking hand away from your face? Jesus!
All right. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Swortie and Friends. We are fresh back with a new format.
What is the new format?
I was getting to that, if you would kindly not interrupt me, Ernie. Oh, Jesus Christ! Whose phone is that?
Oh, it was the announcer's.
What announcer?
The guy that you got to announce?
I didn't get a guy to announce. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, shit, our money's gone.
The petty cash? Shit. You guys let a burglar in. I hope you're happy.
What? He said that you weren't even here. Where were you?
I was in the bathroom.
Bullshit, you were in the bathroom. Your car wasn't out front.
It's because I parked out back, you fucking idiot.
Hey, take it easy with the insults, okay? We saved your ass the other day.
What do you mean you saved my ass?
You didn't have any stand-up jokes. You're a terrible stand-up.
Okay, I admit it. I am a terrible stand-up, but like, how did you save my ass?
We were that show.
Yeah, and who do you think fucking wrote it?
He has a point there. Although most of it was improvised.
Yeah, probably. But like, you know, it was improvised well. By the way, if you're listening to this show, the show right before this, Swortie and Friends, live at Electric City Improv. Give it a listen. You won't regret it. We may be doing another one soon. Hour-long spectacular.
How the fuck are you gonna pull that off?
Like, so many cardboard cutouts, dude. You have no idea. It's gonna be a show. Like, I don't want to talk too much about it here because, like, it's gonna be able to be seen, live if you're in the Scranton area. But we're gonna film that one. We already have. I'm talking to top men.
Only men? That's a little sexist.
Well, I mean, like, if anybody of the female persuasion also has a camera, I would like a 3-camera setup. I do a lot of moving around.
Yeah, for a fat guy, you're pretty limber.
Thank you, Ernie.
Yeah, it wasn't a compliment.
I'm going to file it under compliment. Anyway, so with this new show, we're going to be taking on different topics. I don't think we're going to have any more story segments.
So that means no Ronnie?
Why are you so busted out? You didn't like Ronnie.
Well, I don't know. You don't know what you got till he's gone.
You pave paradise and put up a parking lot.
Ooh, bop, bop, bop.
Did you two plan that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was cute. Yeah, no, I don't think there's going to be a Ronnie. I don't think we're going to do untrue stories either. We're just going to talk,
That is very boring because the mass pump doesn't really have much of a life, so what's he going to talk about?
Well, I went on a date the other week.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, do tell, the mass pump. How much did it cost you?
Well, what do you mean?
How much was the prostitute that you paid to have sex with you, and now you're going to tell us that you went on a date?
She wasn't a prostitute, Ernie. Well, I mean, she was a prostitute like 20 years ago, but she's not a prostitute anymore.
Oh, she one of those chicks that lives at that assisted living center that you picked through the garbage can of?
Yeah, I may have met her at the assisted living center, but she is in her early 60s, and she's really only there recovering from a car accident.
Oh, well, let's hear about her.
Well, her name is Gladys. It's not funny, Ernie.
It's a little funny because it's like an old lady name. Go ahead.
I met a 23-year-old girl named Gladys the other day.
Yeah? Was she an animated cow?
Gladys is an animated cow's name. That's total. It's an old lady name and it's an animated cow's name.
Yeah. Anyway, I met Gladys. She was out on their patio having a smoke, and I asked to bum a smoke.
You still smoke, Mass Plum?
Well, from time to time, especially if I see a beautiful woman.
Yeah, an aging woman in a wheelchair. Will you put me in your will, ma'am?
I didn't ask to be put in her will. Besides, she doesn't have much anyway, so it's not like I'd be getting a lot.
You'd be getting a sweet fucking wheelchair.
I think it's property of the assisted living facility. I don't think I would actually inherit that. A houseplant and a cat for sure, but I'm not equipped to take care of a cat.
Yeah, you could barely take care of yourself.
Shut the fuck up, Ernie.
I will not.
All right, anyway, where did you go on a date? Now, is she allowed to, could you check her out and take her out on the town, or did you have to join in on one of their outings, or where did you take her?
Well, I just took her to a diner nearby.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Shut the fuck up, Ernie.
I was trying to pay you a compliment. A diner is very sweet, I think, especially since she's older, she can get from the senior menu.
All right, Ernie, that's enough.
Aren't you kissing 60?
Well, I mean, I'm 52.
Okay, well, that's not kissing 60. You look a lot older, though.
Well, just shut the fuck up, Schwartz.
All right, here's a new rule. Nobody's allowed to tell anybody else to shut the fuck up unless it's me.
Well, how come you get to tell us to shut the fuck up, but we don't tell you to shut the fuck up?
Because I'm the host, and, like, that's rude.
But as the host, aren't we your guests?
No, you're the co-hosts. Why don't you shut the fuck up, Ernie? Anyway, we were getting back to listening to Plump talk about his date. So you and Gladys are in the diner. She just ordered her soft-boiled egg and dry rye toast. What did you get?
That isn't what she fucking got, Schwartz. I got a Western omelet with a side of home fries and bacon. She got a mushroom and Swiss omelet with home fries and a side of sausage and an order of dry white rye toast. That just happens to be a coincidence.
Yeah, I knew it. Cup of tea.
And, yeah, and a cup of tea. Anyway, so like we're sitting there, right? And like we start feeling all this movement on my crotch, right? And like, I'm thinking, ooh, she's getting fucking handsy with me, Ernie, knock it the fuck off.
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful story. Or at least I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, listen. So, I'm thinking she's like giving me a handy. Like, I'm saying all this wild shit to her. Like, oh, you wild bitch. Like, oh, you could take the slut out of the fucking assisted living facility, but you can't take the.
Did you fuck that up?
I fucked that up. You could take the. She's. Anyway, so like somebody's, she's like fucking going nuts on my erect penis. All of a sudden, I feel like needles being like driven into my cock, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is she doing?" Like, I didn't even see. She looked like she had trimmed nails. Like all of a sudden, and then like I looked down, it was a fucking rat.
Yeah, dude, that's gross. I wouldn't tell that story in public again. So, what the fuck happened?
Well, I mean, she was already initially confused that I was like talking dirty to her. Keep in mind, we've only known each other at this point for about 2 hours. But I ended up going to the hospital because my junk was gnawed on by a rat.
Oh god, and that's probably one of your better dates.
Up until the chewing, yeah, it was pretty good. The Western omelet was delicious. It's a shame that the place has a rat problem. Like, I would love to go back, but like the Department of Health was all over that.
Oh yeah, I think I read about that. Oh, yuck. Anyway, Ernie, what's been going on in your little corner of the world?
Oh well, I started a war with the Argonoids.
Yeah, are those kids that live next to you?
Yeah, they kept trying to take my big wheel, and well, I had to lay down the law a little bit, and their parents called juvenile services because I just live in that apartment next to them. Nobody lives there with me because, as you know, my father is the devil, so he doesn't live in Pennsylvania, but he does get that spot for me, and they came by and like they were like, oh, well, there's nobody here watching them, so I've been assigned to you as my caretaker.
What?
You're my caretaker now.
No, that doesn't work for me. Mm-mm.
I mean, we could stay in that apartment together.
Yeah, you don't have any furniture though.
Well, I mean, you could buy furniture. Speaking of which, you owe me money for that show.
I didn't get paid for that show, so how the fuck are you gonna get paid for that show?
Well, you're going to pay me for that show. And you know what? Furniture is just the way to do it. So when you move in, you'll get furniture. You have a TV. I know you have a Nintendo Switch. I want to play that. Create me a profile because I don't know how to do it. And don't laugh at me when I don't know how to play the old games.
Oh no, if we're playing the Nintendo Switch and you're playing the old games, I am 100% laughing at you for not knowing how to play them.
I'm only 5.
Actually, you're only 5 in demon years. In human years, you've been here for 500 years. So, like, if you can't play fucking Super Mario Brothers 3, that's not my fucking problem. And if you play it, and I'm telling you where the fucking secrets are, and you are actively ignoring me, that's it. TV's unplugged.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'm legally your caretaker, mister. I could tell you what to do legally now.
Yeah, but I could also gnaw off your foot in your sleep.
The diabetes is doing that anyway, pal. So if you're faster at it, then that just saves me a trip later on to the hospital to get it removed. And then you could buy my prosthetic foot.
With what? We're not getting paid for any of these shows.
Not yet, we're not.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. That's why we're going to record the next one and see where it goes. Plus, if we have this stupid show to link back to that stupid show, people could be listening to all of our stupid shit, like, no matter what. Like, they could come and see our stupid shit. They could listen to our stupid shit. And, like, maybe, just maybe, if we find somebody who wants to animate this stupid shit, we could be a cartoon. And then we could sell stupid shit from that cartoon.
You become quite the capitalist.
Listen, I don't want to spend the second half of my life being as poor as I was for the first half of my life.
Well, I wish I had that revelation.
Well, if I make it, you make it.
Literally, because we're not real. We're figments of your imagination.
Oh no, you're in the zeitgeist now, buddy. We did a live show, and we recorded that live show. People saw it live, and now people get to listen to it live.
We're like Pantera.
Yeah, we are kind of like Pantera. I mean, they thrash harder than we do, but like, you know,
We're way less racist than Pantera.
I don't know. Mass Plump made a pretty wild joke the last live show. So
What did I say?
you called Wiccans Wickers.
No, I just got confused is all.
Yeah, but the way you said it, like, come on, man. Like, you should probably apologize.
To the Weekends?
Yeah, and to anybody who would have found that offensive.
No, I'm not going to apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize.
You just said I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for not apologizing.
Well, if you're sorry for not apologizing, why don't you just apologize?
I'm sorry. I won't do that.
I'm sorry, that's not an excuse. Like, you should be sorry for what you said, because the Wiccans now think that you're racist against them and you're calling them slurs.
I'm sorry, but the Wiccans and I already have an agreement. I don't come into the park while they're worshiping. They don't come into the park when I'm taking a bath in the fountain. So it's like, you know, one hand washes the other.
I don't see how that helps anybody.
Oh, I mean, like, really, it's just about avoidance and respecting each other's privacy.
Okay, so, like, just to be clear, we're not getting an apology from you for that?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
All right. Well, let's see how we're doing on time here. Oh, look at that. We're almost at 20 minutes. We could talk for 3 more minutes. I don't want to make anything longer than 20 minutes.
But you're going to do an hour show?
Yeah, but that's going to be, like, completely different. That's like, plus that's going to have the energy of an audience. You know how I am when there's an audience. I love a crowd. I love a good crowd. So when that does happen, we'll let everybody know. And if you don't live in the Scranton area, you can make your travel arrangements, because you're certainly not going to want to miss it. It's a wild show. A lot of energy, a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a guitar.
Oh boy, a guitar.
Is it going to be an electric guitar?
No, it's going to be an acoustic guitar.
How avant-garde.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm a fucking artist. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you're listening to this show now, go and listen to the old podcasts. Go listen to them. They're a blast. Go listen to the fucking live show and follow me on all the socials. You won't want to miss what I post on the socials. It's pretty much the same stuff every week, but like, especially if you live in the area, the Scranton area, the northeastern Pennsylvania area, you know, like, you come down, you watch an improv show or two, and you have fun. You know, that's what it's about. And that's my whole motto now is having fun, getting out more and having fun.
Except today, because there was a lot of snow.
Oh yeah, no, except today.
And you really put your diabetes to the test by the amount of candy you ate today.
Ernie, my doctor might be listening to this, so like, maybe not put that out there. I was snowed in. Okay, I got to eat all the candy and some ice cream. I got some ice cream last night.
You didn't finish the ice cream?
Well, it was like complimentary ice cream. I went to a Thai restaurant, and like, they gave me ice cream at the end of it, which I thought was great, but like, I didn't fucking want it, because it was like, you know, I had already eaten my fill of drunken noodles and spring rolls.
Oh, and you had drunken noodles too? That's a lot of carbs too, man.
Listen here, Ernie. My body, my choice, okay? So like, if I want to eat how I want to eat, I don't want to hear anything from anybody. You get one spin on this life, and I'm not going to not eat ice cream.
Well, that was very poetic, Schwartz.
It was poetic. And hey, listen, we've reached the 20-minute mark here, and I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to wear myself out. Today was supposed to be a relaxation day, and I feel like I really relaxed. Oh, you know what I watched?
What you watch?
I watched the Mel Brooks documentary on HBO Max.
The whole thing?
All of it. Just like with the Pee Wee one. I just gave away 3 hours of my life. Like, fuck it. Anything for Mel Brooks. You know what I mean? He's a national treasure, and I'm glad he's still alive. And on that note, I'm glad you're still alive. So let everybody know about this show. We're going to be trying to post as regularly as humanly possible. I'm going to try to stay on top of it. If I don't want to hear any whining. Okay? Not from Ernie, the Mass Plump, or you, my friends. Don't whine to me, because I honestly don't care. Okay? Just know that going. If you do come and whine to me, I will pretend to care because I don't like confrontation. But know deep down, I really don't give a fuck. And on that note, I love you and have a great week, you guys. There's going to be a lot of you, especially in the path of this storm. There's going to be a lot of bullshit cleaning it up. And if you have a black car like I do, it's going to be like that dusting of white on it from the salt. And it's going to be fucking freezing. So it's going to fucking stay around. And it's never going to go away. It's going to be winter for the rest of our lives. And it'll never be summer again. And we aren't going to live forever. So on that note, Ernie, would you like to say anything else before we go?
Yeah. Can I tell the audience to go fuck themselves too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go fuck yourselves!
And if anybody could get a message to Gladys, because I'm pretty sure I'm barred from going back to that assisted living facility, let her know that I apologize and I do not have the plague. But even if I did, I would wear a condom.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And that was Swortie and Friends podcast program. Brought to you by Swortie, the Mass Plum, and Ernie.
Hey, is that the guy who fucking stole the petty cash?
Yeah, that's him!
Get him, Ernie. Yeah. All right, who wants to help me move this body?
I do!